esteemed Chief Guest Sir, Shri Sanjay Kumar Singh, IAS Managing Director, ITCO, and CEO, OCAC. He is an Indian Administrative Service Officer of 1997 batch. He is a postgraduate in economics and from the prestigious Delhi School of Economics with specialization in development economics and monetary economics. He has a vast administrative and managerial experience. He started his career as a development banker and has also taught economics at the undergraduate and graduate levels. He has worked as the district magistrate and collector for 11 years in 5 districts of Odisha and Bihar. He has a vast experience in power sector, having worked as a managing director of power transmission and power generation company. He has also worked as a secretary to Honorable Chief Minister of Bihar. He is currently the Special Secretary to Industries Department, Government of Orissa, Managing Director of Odisha Industrial Infrastructure Development Corporation, and Chief Executive Officer of Odisha Computer Application Center. Sir, we are indeed honored to have you today with us. Now I would like to take the opportunity to request our esteemed Chief Guest Sir to address our students.
Good morning to all of you. Respected Chairman, Dr. Vijay Sahu, respected Principal, Shri Harish Sanduja, respected Vice Principal, Shri Nilkanta Panigrahi, all other respected teachers who are present here, and my dear students. I am not only delighted to stand here before you, participating in this Business Model Competition and Exhibition 2016, but let me tell you, I am also honored to be present here, and I am thankful to Dr. Vijay Sahu, the management of Sai School, for having given me an opportunity to stand here before you. And let me confess, I am not only delighted, I am not only honored, I am also very nervous having given this responsibility of judging the budding entrepreneurs of India, and particularly of a school of this quality, Sai International School, which because of the hard work of the students, the teachers, and other management and the other staff of this school, has really brought laurels not only for this school, but also for the state of Odisha and also for the country. So therefore, when I say, I really mean it that I am honored to stand before you. Whenever I go to a school, the immediate thought which I have in my mind, I recollect having read a book named The Little Prince. How many of you have read this classic book ever written, The Little Prince? So The Little Prince, this book talks about how to look at things from the eyes of a child. Now, having come here as a judge, now if I really look from the eyes of a child, let me tell you, nobody is a loser here. All of you are a winner. All of you. I must apologize that I didn't have the time to look at all the projects and all the models, but let me tell you from the core of my heart that all of you who have participated in this are a winner. In this Little Prince book, there is a time machine which actually can take you ahead in time, which can take you back in time, and then you can analyze things, look at things from the eyes of a child. Now, if I had that time machine, and if I could travel back 30 years, 1987, I was at your level. studying in class 11th in a school named Delhi Public School, R.K. Puram. Let me tell you, at that moment, I would not have produced such a business model which you guys have been able to produce today, and that is why I say that all of you are a winner. And again, let me tell you, since 30 years back, I would not have been able to make such a model which you guys have placed before us today. Let me tell you, 30 years down the line, all you guys will reach a level much higher than all of us sitting here on the dais. That is what I wish, that is why I pray before the God. Now, I read another book which is called Being Indian. That's again a very classic book written by an author who is a retired Indian Foreign Service officer who is now a member of parliament in the Rajya Sabha, Mr. Pawan Kumar Verma. He says India is going to be one of the topmost economy in the world in the times to come, not very far away from today. And the basic reason which he gives why India would be one of the topmost economy in the world are two. One, because of the youth population which we have, and number two, because of the Indian minds. You know, he's given a very lucid example as to why Indians are doing so well in the IT sector, why Indians are doing so well in the software sector. The reason which he gives, which I think is correct, is that Indian mind by culture, genetically, it's a logical thinking mind. And what is IT? What is software? It is all based on logic. You go to a village, you meet a child who would have never seen a school, but if you give them 100 rupees, 200 rupees and ask him to do a shopping, he will do a perfect calculation out of that 100 or 200 rupees what you've given him. Because that is not coming from the education which we are receiving. That is coming from the logical thinking mind. So the youth and logical thinking mind of India is going to rule the roost in the times to come. Now when we talk of business, what is business? In the business also, it is logical thinking. We have to think logically. We have to look around us. There is so much of business opportunity all around us. We say that, a lot of people, very commonly we say that we lack entrepreneurial skill. But I think that is not correct. We don't lack that skill. We do not have that ecosystem where an entrepreneur can grow. And I think Sai School is trying to develop that ecosystem right from their school days so that our children can not only hone their entrepreneurial skill here, but they can actually turn into a good businessman. I would here give the example of, how many of you know Vinod Kambli, a great cricketer? How many of you know Sachin Tendulkar? All of you know Sachin Tendulkar. So this is the difference, Sachin Tendulkar, Vinod Kambli, they were trained by the same coach, Mr. Achrekar. And in the words of Mr. Achrekar, Vinod Kambli was much more talented than Sachin Tendulkar. But see, here, most of the guys do not know Vinod Kambli, but all of you know Sachin Tendulkar. What was the difference between the two? The difference was Sachin Tendulkar was able to build an ecosystem around him. Sachin Tendulkar, in fact, other day, I had come to this school when the guys of 11th and 12th were being given this chairman's club badge. And what your chairman was saying was completely true. That day he was saying, talking of emotions. Now, what differentiated Vinod Kambli, who was a much more talented guy than Sachin Tendulkar, from Sachin Tendulkar, was the control over the emotions. The kind of ecosystem Sachin Tendulkar could build around him. The way he could operate in a team. The way he could sacrifice for a team, and in turn, when he required the encouragement, motivation, and the participation of his team members to give a boost to his own records, he was reciprocated by his team members, he was reciprocated by the entire country. So I think there is very little of difference between any of the guys who are present here. It all depends on us, how we develop our own ecosystem, how the ecosystem is being developed in the school, in our house, in our society. That will differentiate a Sachin Tendulkar from Vinod Kambli. I would wish and pray to God that all students, and I have a vested interest because my two kids are also studying here. Therefore, I wish and pray that all students who come to this school become Sachin Tendulkar of tomorrow. Thank you very much.